they was talking about how long should you wait before you to propose or get married. And some was saying 3 years, 5 years, and I was like, but and if it's based on God's time, but I'd say 12 years, but you know what I mean? Like I say like I say 12 years, dog. Like,
She leave
Oi.
you.
oh, wait,
She Hi, go see what I saying. Welcome to another episode of the Eastside Podcast channel. See what I saying? Man, today we got a banger for you all, dog. See what I saying? We got my special guest, Denzel. We'll be discussing some things. See what I saying? Big boy things. See what I saying? So let's get straight into the video.
Denzel, but can you just tell us a little about yourself, and then we can get into the nitty gritty.
Okay, cool. My name is Denzel Bullard. I'm from St. Augustine's. The reason I'm applying for this job is because I really need something to do.
This
nigga think it's an interview.
I just really need this job, guys. Okay, you guys please hire me. But no. Yeah, no, I've been to SOC. A few of these guys been to SOC. I recognize their face. Like the one who came us off, Eugene Higgs. I recognize those words. I think those letters been to SOC. But yeah, that's the important thing about me. I went to St. Augustine's. Other than that, I'm a nobody.
The cap. Come on, he's discrediting. He's discrediting himself.
Former co-worker, man.
I just about to say, snack attack. Snack attack.
They know me as Snack Attack.
Yes.
Snack Attack. How may I help you guys this evening?
Yes, sir.
No,
Crazy as fuck that Denzel watching it for I signed up as a boy for life, bro.
Wait, they played this for no reason, bro. That was unfair treatment.
What did happen again?
Bro,
They say he's stealing Skittles.
Oh, go that way. You say stealing Skittles.
My boy's Marshawn Lynch.
It was purely perfect. It was perfection. But
Yeah, it was just toward me, bro.
he was a black man, and everybody hates a black man.
But
the Bahamas
is
95% black.
Oh, the only for black. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
Anyway,
You know, so Denzel, I know one prominent thing about you is that you're a faithful married man. I mean, you just want to know how are you able to do this?
well,
7 years in high school until now. Tell us.
okay. So firstly, you know, me and the female in question, we were pretty cool and pretty close. Like before we started dating, so and we just clicked, I guess. So we were like best friends. So we already like talked all the time and just were around each other every day. And then it kind of just happened. And then we just consistently stayed around each other every single day. Like, if she was off to school, and when she was off to school, we wasn't really around each other every day, but we would talk every day. And I mean, like, every day. You know what I mean? And it wasn't like a chore kind of thing. It was more just like, this person gets me, so I'll talk to them. And, you know, like, we just feel like we gel good. So, like, if I have something that I want her to understand, I wouldn't even really have to say a full sentence, but she'll get it, and, like, vice versa. And then, faithful-wise, it ain't really hard. Especially if you're around somebody every day. Like, it's only y'all two around each other. So, it's like, you know, ain't a lot of chances to be unfaithful. You know what I mean?
The female in question, I just like to put it out there that she drips very hard. She drips very hard. She knows how to dress. I have multiple videos commenting on her attire and how fashionable she looks. So I just would like to put that out there. Yes,
I have a question for you, Denzel.
Pardon?
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
I'm not thinking what I think.
Will I be your best man?
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Everybody asks me that. Everyone asks me this question, and everyone that asks me, I tell them yes.
So you know he lying.
And I can use it.
He said he told you. He basically said he told you.
But
Yeah, he told him.
no, everyone will be the best man. I will have all the best men at my wedding. Nobody, you know what I mean? Everyone will be a best man.
So
Okay, so
Hey,
no, sorry. Let me ask you
I have a better question.
I'm
I have a better question.
I wouldn't have to speak.
No, this is the last question. Since you're selling me drinks with that one, can I host your bachelor party?
Most definitely, yeah. You could honestly do that, man.
There we go.
Wow.
I'll settle for that.
Dang.
I'll settle for that.
Squeaky, what you saying?
Can I be the ring bearer?
You like no, like someone like this big. Well, not this big, but you know what I mean.
Don't be the pastor. That's
I mean, since weddings, right? I mean,
So y'all been dating for what, 7+ years? So the marriage coming soon, or like?
These can't be serious questions, bro. Anyway, hey, let him answer.
If I can be honest with you, to most people's surprise, yeah, pretty soon. Not pretty, yeah, pretty soon.
Interesting.
That's a legitimate question though, because people would be like, you need to be in like a relationship for this time frame, you know?
Yeah.
Because usually from the perspective of out of school.
Yeah.
But they've been in a relationship.
I ain't pressuring you.
It ain't even about that. But I was inside this this little group chat or like Zoom call when they was talking about relationships, right? It's pretty funny. I was inside there and they was talking about how long should you wait before you to propose or get married. And someone was saying 3 years, 5 years, and I was like, but and if it's based on God's time, but I'd say 12 years, but you know what I mean? Like, I'd say 12 years, dog.
She'd leave you. She'd leave you.
Oh, she would not.
Yo.
She'd leave you.
Why I say that? The reason why I say that is because it was based on biblical pretenses. So I was like, there's like, God's time is whenever God ready. So I say, God, I say 20 years, but you might as well, you gotta wait those 20 years. You can't be saying nothing. You can't be complaining.
Okay. I got an interjection with it, right? I feel as though the year thing, like putting a time limit on it, is kind of unfair to like a couple. I feel like it's less of how long y'all guys been together and more of like how well y'all know each other and just the dynamic between y'all two. Because you want someone to be together for like 5 years and you could not really know that person. Like yeah, you know them on a surface level. Y'all go on dates, y'all talk, but y'all never really talk like deep. You never really like live with them or been around them to see how they actually are. And then you could be with someone for like 6 months and get to know them on a real like deeper level. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's less of time, more of just like the dynamic between you and that person. You know what I mean?
Piggybacking off of that, I completely agree because like on a serious note, I've known many women or whatever, and I've had in terms of like
okay,
we see you all day, every day.
I didn't, and I want everyone to point out that I didn't say I've been with many women. I said I've known many women. I met quite a few gals, or what's not. And in terms of that, I feel like I've been friends with these gals for years or whatever, right? And I feel like most of them never only got to know me I know it's a completely different thing, but like I know most of them only got to know me on a surface level, and like they never got to know me on a deeper level or like trying to figure out my mindset when I was trying to do it with them or whatever. So I definitely understand where he coming from. Like I say, it's a completely different thing, but I feel what he's saying. It's not as Drake said. Oh, that's not Drake. I don't know who Drake said. I don't remember who said it. But it's not the strength, the length of the relationship, but the strength of the relationship. You feel me? I think Fabulous said that. But yeah.
All right. So with that being said, P12. My question is: did you smash though?
No, I did not smash. I did not smash.
Yeah.
I don't want y'all to be saying like it was like that.
After the chat.
But I mean, bro, I have female friends, and I feel like who only know me on like hi, how you doing type of basis and not like
But how do you
where do you
that?
see yourself in 5 years type of
I said
how do you
I mean, but how do you know, like, if they want to smash you? You know, you said.
I'm saying that they are. Well, I wouldn't
Circle
know.
of life,
I
bro.
I
Circle
wouldn't
of
know.
life, dog.
I wouldn't know, but like I just say. I just say, and I'm trying to say like, it's like an interest type vibe. But just talking about like what Denzel was saying, like on like knowing someone on a really really deep level type of vibe.
I feel like
It's not.
I think B12 just want to grind these gals and they bungy dog.
Ooh, you might be right. He might be right. But as the Tootsie Pop niggas say, the world may never know. Anyway, what you was gonna say, Squeaky?
Wait, I had like 3 questions, bro.
But
I can't remember.
Wait, all I can say is, I think 6 months is still kind of too
short
for me.
Go on. I have one question. Sorry, Gavin.
No, I'm glad I said that so you get back on track. Continue.
Wait, so y'all feel like say y'all been talking for like 10 months and you see someone like popped the question, y'all feel like that's like efficient time, right? For me, I feel like it ain't enough, dog.
It ain't enough, right? Proposing.
But
you say just talking, you mean? What do you mean?
No.
You said they're talking for 6 months.
No. He said he said months. If they was in a relationship for 10 months and a nigga decided to pop the question.
Oh no, I mean, I don't know.
He might just have
grown
that
corn.
He might just have that
with grown people that might be different. Like with like niggas who like in their 40s or something.
Wait, I've seen an American last week. They've been dating for 10 months. He's a sophomore and she's the junior. And he just proposed last week. They've been dating for 10 months.
Because she let him grind
for 6 months.
in her bony dog.
Each other entirely for 10 months? Or was it like, wait, what kid say?
You heard him.
Don't worry about it.
You know what he said. You know what he said.
Don't worry about it.
I guess send the clip. Anyway,
Did they
what you saying, Denzel?
For like 10 months entirely, or like did they know each other before?
That's what I was going to say. Were they friends before that?
Let's say they really started being friends that August. They started dating in December. So they known each other for like a year and 3 months. Let's say that.
I feel like a year is a lot of time to get to know a person.
Sometimes, bro, people just they just link. They set it off. So
would you do that?
I can't answer that.
No.
Would you?
I wouldn't do that.
I was talking kids.
Kids like
kids.
See how my finances set up right now. I'm really in the wedding proposal type of vibe. I inside this get money type vibe. See,
I mean, you could be in an engagement for multiple years.
Y'all can make that money together, bro.
I think for me, engagement is like max a year and a half. Like if you go past that, ain't nothing happening.
Yeah, like you pushing it.
I mean, all right, I agree, but like at the same time,
people like young couples get engaged or married and then work towards having a bigger wedding, and you don't have to like have
that's what I said. That's what I was saying.
See, the thing is, I don't see no problem with that. But from the female perspective, like friends, like, oh, y'all been proposed for 3 years, and what's going on there, man? So, they said, friends really could have a situation. I didn't care. Friends really could like just fuck everything up, because then she'll just come through. So, let me get married, though.
Y'all ever meet a girl and y'all just like y'all ever was like just trying to be friends with a girl, and then she hit you with that I got a boyfriend, and it's like you ain't trying to be.
It's be like,
Yep.
Yep.
I think that happened for sure.
Yeah, I think so.
And then they just trying to get like, they feel good that they finally found a companion, and that's good, and I'm glad for you, right? But it's like,
she got mad at me for being like,
it's like, what you want me to say? But like, what you saying, Denzel?
I was at Bamboo, right? I ordered my food. A lot of people was out there. This girl was standing up, and like, I wanted to wait in the car, and like, I think she ordered right before me, or 2 people before me, right? So beyond that, anyway, I go on there, I say, hi, what's your number, right? And I like, thinking right now, I hear her down, right? But I was asking for like a babu shot, like receipt. This happened literally like a week ago, and I was like, hi, what's your number? Right, just on some number, because I wasn't thinking like that at all. And she said, I can't give her my number like that. And I say, what? I say, no, your receipt number. She said, and she tell me it, and I was like,
wait,
I think they call you.
No, but I feel you though, guys. Yeah, I mean, in that setting, I would think something like that though.
I can't blame her. Because I literally what's your number?
Okay, she probably was bugged.
But no, if I was there though, I wouldn't have thought like that. If I was like in Bamboo, I wouldn't have thought like, cause like how casually they can't even try come on to the vibe. You feel me?
No compliment, no nothing.
No nothing. Hey, what's your number? Like he said like, oh baby,
I'd 100% think that nigga was asking for number.
Nah, it would have been a vibe.
I wouldn't have thought that.
It would have been a vibe. She was like, 4267. No.
No, I mean the ticket number.
I'd have been like, bro, how long is a Bamboo Shack number?
No way.
It's just 3 numbers.
But you
want numbers.
But the thing about that is, right, I kind of, I'm more sympathetic towards women on this end, man, because guys be putting up with a lot, babe. People just don't know how to stop, babe. Like if a girl's tell them no, they take that to heart, babe.
Y'all know what the first 4 letters of that word he used was? Simp.
I agree with him to like a certain extent. Okay, like dude, like he said, dudes really be putting it on heavy though. Like,
I mean, niggas be applying pressure, right? But at the same time, bro, I feel like you can't think that every nigga trying to grind you. Like, you feel me?
Yeah, it ain't about that, but it's just.
Hold on. Let me talk. I let 12 talk so I could talk.
Yeah. Go. What you gonna say, Sweetie?
It's difference between applying pressure and like weird and being creepy, bro.
Yeah.
And that is like hurt males as a people and as a gender. Cause like every gal could just some gals just give out numbers just so they don't get a like pounce on at night or something, bro.
Yeah, like I witness it happen.
I just be scared for these gals sometimes, but like when I actually think about what all they actually going through, in a genuine sense, but I don't know.
Some of these niggas be on darkness on the daily, bro.
Some women is just be paranoid, bro. A lot of women is just be paranoid, bro. Cause like, bro, sometimes all a nigga would do is say, "Hi, you look good," yada yada yada, boom, and then this nigga trying to grind me.
Because gals have this ego and superior fucking complex. But I see someone on Twitter the other day on a gal freaking out on another gal over her getting tagged on a post, bro.
Exactly, bro. Like it's stuff like that, bro. I just be like, bro, what? I was like, bro, what? Like, bro.
Female best friend,
I'll say you don't know me like that to be tagging me into anything. I is an influencer and I'm doing this and I can't be inside. We ain't friends like that. So why you trying to make it seem like I was like it's just a post?
But even something like that, I'd completely ignore. But I wouldn't even like. I don't require you to speak on something like on something like that though. But
I remember my question. What I want to ask Denzel.
I was just about to say, you're supposed to talk about Denzel's relationship.
Wait, I want to know how we go from grade 9 to 12, but grade 9 to now, and then get tempted once by something new. Especially since we're at such a young age.
He's a black man. He's a black man.
First of all, black men don't cheat. First of all,
Thank
black men don't cheat. That's first and foremost.
Thank you.
That's first and foremost. Black men don't
cheat.
Denzel,
did you have my question?
I heard your question, and as Kits was saying, and Brian, I'm a black man. Black men don't cheat.
Black men don't cheat. Black men
never
don't
witnessed one.
See, take a look. The thing is, from this, there's levels to this. Black men don't cheat. Mm-hmm. Black niggas.
Oh, all the time.
Black niggas is cheat. See, they
niggas is cheat. Black men don't cheat, bro. I don't care.
But no, I just saying, but like, you went through 9, like you still developing as a youth and as an adolescent, now you're adult. So you still developing now too. So I can't figure out how you remain on a straight and narrow path for that long, bro. Any temptations, none in the rear view. Your eyes was completely blind. You close your eyes entirely. That's what I really want to know, bro. Like, you had no temptations coming at you from left and right?
Okay.
That's a lot of.
It's a lot, right? But, okay. For one, is discipline. Like, Ian, like, I never look at the next female and say, oh, she look good. You know what I mean?
The big bongy jam.
I feel like that's human nature.
Yeah.
She look good.
That's a big vibe.
But thinking someone look good and then acting on that is too, like, once you have a level of self-control, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. So you could think she's the finest thing in skin, but if you have enough self-control, you ain't gonna walk over there and try to talk to her. To cheat is like a lot of steps, bro. Like, you gotta. Oh, I think my Wi-Fi trip. Okay, it's a lot of steps, bro. Like, you gotta talk to her, get her number or whatever. Like get her home or whatever. Wait, my Wi-Fi tripping or
no, we straight.
Yeah, so you gotta like get her number, like talk to her, whatever, all that. Get her home, and then you cheat. So it's like in each stage of that, you could think and second guess and say, "Boy, I shouldn't be doing this right now."
And you gotta hide it too.
Precisely, and you gotta hide it.
Plus, you gotta lie after that. Seriously.
And you gotta hope that she don't have your relationship.
So, alright.
Damn, Peter, me ask this question real quick though.
Oh, go ahead, bye now.
Alright, so Denzel, I mean, this might be hard for you to remember, right? But compared to when you were single to be in a relationship, do you find that women come on to you more when they know that you're in a relationship?
It's a good question.
Okay, I feel that's a good question, but I ain't really a good person to answer it. Because when I got in a relationship, I was much younger and less developed and less exposed, right? So already now being in a relationship and then being out of school, like I tell people a lot, bro, like dudes make it seem like it's hard to get girls, but honestly, like being out and about, like Ian, I don't think it's hard personally, you know what I mean? And
so why niggas like 12 and can't get
I know you can say that, you know. I was gonna call Brad. I was gonna call
I saw that coming. I saw that coming.
I ain't gonna lie. I was thinking, honestly, damn, he really does this.
Hey,
I ain't gonna sit here and act like I can't be in a relationship if I want to.
Cool.
Yeah, that's right, Brian. We ain't act like we don't get gals. Come on. Me and Brian, we get gals, but we trying to pick the right gal. You know what I mean?
So they become standard, so you're like, no, you know what I mean? But yeah.
So Denzel started looking squeaky. That's free. I said, let me see if Squeaky gonna be the dick, because only Squeaky got all those dick. So I'm just looking at Squeaky.
He threw it up, bro. He waited, dog.
He threw Squeaky the lob.
You're not expecting that to learn. Come
on. I know he's gonna say it too, but it come to my mind. But
I knew he was only going to say me too. I knew he was only.
No, but he said Camden. He said me.
I said Camden.
right. Everything cool.
Yeah, kids. To answer your question, I do feel like, because second-hand experience, like seeing people who've been in our relationships, when they're in relationships, more like ladies tend to like try to talk to them. But I feel like it's like on like different, more than just like surface level. It's more like psychological and like pheromones and different stuff. Because like, for example, when you in a relationship, you just acting different. For the most part, you acting more like taken, I guess. And low key, like for humans, ultimately we are animals. So subtle things, like subtle changes, I feel like other females pick up on that. You know.
Do you, thinking off of that, do you think more females get approached when they are in relationships?
I think y'all get approached regardless, bro.
Real talk.
No, well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, but like, do you think it's higher though? Do you think that was a good answer? Do you think it's higher though, or do you think it's just the same as usual? They'll just get talked to either way.
I mean, we got a guest appearance from Tanisha.
But with Tanisha, like, she developed a lot more after high school, and yeah, like every day is something. Every single day is something.
You just want to fight now?
Hold on, freeze. Hello.
You just want to fight now?
Okay, I like that. Okay, so. Okay. Obviously, people ain't just look at someone and know they're in a relationship, right? So if I go to try to talk to this girl and she say, "Oh, I have a boyfriend," and I leave it at that, then her boyfriend shouldn't have any problem with me. And like that's how it is be. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just left to like, okay, you have a boyfriend, cool, whatever. And that's it. It never like been like, oh, past that. But like, okay, how y'all feel? I want to ask y'all a question. How y'all feel in situations where, say for example,
I have enhanced ignorance.
Okay, so like your girl cheating, right? You walk in the house, y'all cheating with the next.
Oh wait, we just jumped the gun. Hold on. What is happening?
Right?
What is happening?
She didn't tell this nigga at all. She told him she was single. She didn't have a boyfriend. So in his mind, he's single. You walk in.
Okay, is it both of our house or is it like separate apart, like her place? Because in one place, I just walking out and I gonna break down on my own time. I ain't no calls. I want over. I breaking out on my own time. You know what I mean?
It's your house.
But it's my house. Just my house.
Just yours.
Somebody gotta die. Someone gotta lose their life. But realistically speaking, I probably gonna fight. Realistically speaking, I probably gonna fight. So I throw hands. I ain't gonna lie.
E2, come on, E2, come on, man. That's not really bull of you, though. That's not really bull of you, bro.
That's not really cash money.
That's not really bull of you, bro. Come on, man.
Gotta be more cash money.
I don't know, man. That's not really bull of you,
in the heat of the moment, he ain't gonna be like, hold on, did you know she had a boyfriend? He just can be like, you know what I mean? So I see where he's coming from. You know what I
mean, on all honesty, if I with a girl and I walk in and I find this they grinding, well, how she grinding with next nigga?
Yeah.
I personally reach into my wallet and hand them a condom.
Wait, I thought that's just me.
That's just me. That's just me.
Y'all niggas different, you know.
That's just different.
I just kicking them out the house.
That's just me.
So,
no, but that's
I'm saying it was my house. I'm saying it's my house. I just hand them a condom and leave.
Alright, so E2 fights.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so E2 is gonna fight him. B2 is gonna give him a condom. If it's our house, I'll just be like, alright, Jordan, y'all got the boat. If it's our house, I the boat. It's my house solely. Yeah, y'all got the boat still. See what they saying? And I know I could just just wait outside when on the boat. Like I just alright, so she pants straight.
Yeah, no fight.
Take a couple dollars. Y'all got the boat still. See what they saying? I answer no, honey, no. Put in my AirPods.
Yeah, leave. I mean, bro. I
have another question. I can answer after B12.
I was just gonna say, I personally feel like when I asked Denzel if you feel like women get hit on higher just because they're in a relationship, I personally was gonna say in my experiences, I just don't try to talk to girls once I know they in a relationship. Facts. So I would have said I think it's lower because I feel like I don't know because some gals be giving niggas the run around or whatever when they're in relationships. So that's what I was gonna say. But what you was gonna say, kids?
Oh, that's an honest answer to the question. All right, Denzel. So, I mean, I think you said earlier that you've been in a long distance relationship for like some time.
Ooh.
All right, so currently I'm going through that, see what I'm saying? It ain't really hard for me now because, like, I'm kids. I be chilling most of the time, see what I'm saying? But what advice do you give to me for long distance relationships? See what I'm saying?
Communication is key. Believe me, communication is key. Like,
I've heard that.
Y'all have no relationship. You know what I mean? Usually, if y'all in the same place, y'all hang out, whatever. It's like an unspoken kind of thing. Y'all don't have to talk. But when you're in two separate places, the only thing tying y'all together is communicating through the phone or through whatever means. You know what I mean? And even sometimes that's not really enough because it gets to feel like it's just a pen pal, just someone I talk to online. Like, you know what I mean? Did I freeze?
Facts.
I can't do long distance, but that's for stronger men. But that's a waste of time for me.
Why is it a waste of time, Camden? Why is it a waste of time?
I mean, the reason why I say it's a waste of time, especially if I'm married already, like being in a relationship with her for like 2 years and I love her. Yeah. If it's just a girl, I already know. I mean, just know. Like, I just stopped dating another 6 months and then we had a long distance relationship. That's a waste of time.
Alright, see, Cam, for me, so I think Camden thing of long distance is like y'all don't see each other for like 6 years. It ain't that. Like, what I think about is like y'all don't see each other for like 2 or 3 months. Someone comes to visit or y'all just like meet somewhere, spend time together, and then it just happens like that. See what I'm saying?
Saying off of that though, I personally say I would take a look. I wouldn't get in a relationship with a gal in like 6 months if I know I can be long distance after that 6 months. Yeah, I'd leave it at that, bro. It don't make no sense. But at least for me.
Yeah, I can't do it. That's just
I can't date with the intention of I ain't gonna see you at some point a lot. It gotta be unforeseeable for me to be like, all right, I'm willing to do it. You feel me?
Yeah.
You gotta trust two kids. So it's like trust and communication. And you always could, I don't know, I feel like you always could tell when someone just like a little shaky. And okay, also being open too. So like say for example, you go to a party or kids, we all know, all us in this call know, kids is a CM. It's
of tops.
You're all in the same place. You go to a party, and you get a couple drinks and something happen. Nothing too crazy, no sexual intercourse, but you know what I mean. Something happened. You know what? You say, damn. You go home, or like you sober up the next day. You thinking about it, like, damn. I can tell her. You like, hey, whoop, this happened last night. This was going down. I just felt like you should know, and like, just depend on like how your relationship set up. Yeah, she might be like, what? Again, just tired of this. Can't take this. Or she might respect the fact that you came, forward and like been honest with her. And she might be like, he's so open. I feel like.
You lie, but
he said nope. He's like,
no, bro. If that ever happened to me, bro, that's a done deal, bro.
That's the only thing I could think of. But like, I don't know, like just something like what he ain't too serious, but ain't like breakup worthy, but it's still kind of like what you doing.
He Geiger and a bunch of gals.
Yeah, something like that. You know what I mean?
That's 2017 kids right there.
Think about it this way: in that situation, I'd be pretty. The only reason why I would be pretty okay with a trust partner long distance is because I just be like, damn. If she cheat on me, I just break up with her. I said, I mean, I just got to come to acceptance so that when you become accepted to that, you good. But
you see, acceptance is a really tough thing, I feel like, bro. Because, like, coming to grips with the fact that, oh, I ain't never talked to this gal again. It's something I feel like. Or, like, not even just that particularly, but, like, acceptance, I feel like, in any shape could be difficult depending on the person and what you trying to get acceptance over.
Some movie. Chicken two piece.
Squeaky, how you doing, babe? How you doing with yours, babe? You's a serious person.
That is long distance. That is as long distance as it gets. That's like Curry range right there. That's like Curry range right there.
It's been a while. It's been tough. I mean, we good. I mean, I ain't nothing wrong. She's counting down the days now because it's less than a month. But
hey,
that's in a month though. Try 5.
But even in squeaky situations, I feel like they didn't start the relationship knowing that they wouldn't see each other for however many months. And this was what?
Yeah, we didn't expect this.
Yeah, exactly. So like it's just like kind of riding away, and like they know they can see each other again whenever they link up at some point. So it's just like a type vibe. You feel me?
I mean, the thing is with my God.
No, go on, but kids, I catch up.
No, I can say the thing is in my situation, like we agreed before. I mean, like, all right, so let's just give this little this thing a test trial, and it go on do solid, you know. But then when we realized, like, flip, Corona, damn, cause like I ain't gonna lie, we had so much like planned for like summer pass and stuff like that, and like Corona just like killed that whole vibe. So like when I came back, we legit only had like 1 month together, you see what I'm saying? So we basically spent a whole month together, you see what I'm saying? And like while being together, it's like you just forget that flip. She got like one of us gotta leave to go back to school, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like when she went back, it was like kind of rocky, like on the free street. We hold on to this 1 month so long that we forgot that we got past like the first 6. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but squeaky situation, it wasn't gonna be me, but I tell you that now. But the only reason why I say that is because I know myself. If like on certain days, I just be like, I really don't want to talk to you, babe. And then it would lead to me saying, but I really just don't feel this anymore, dog. So I already know it ain't gonna work out if that was the case.
Hold on.
I ain't say nothing bad about Camden. I ain't say
nothing
nothing
about patience. That's all it is.
Patience. It ain't about patience, bro. It's just me knowing myself.
It is about patience.
Yeah, you know you don't have patience.
It ain't about patience. It's not about patience.
Because it's days where I don't want to talk, and it's days where she wants to give me space and we communicate on that, and that's fine. But it still leads to patience of we gonna make this work at the end because it could get better. Just you don't have the patience for it. That's fine. We're not saying that you ain't any less of a man, but you don't have the patience for a long distance relationship. Come to the grips that you don't.
No, acceptance.
Acceptance. I don't think it's patience. I consider myself a pretty self-aware person. I don't think it's patience. I think it's something different.
It's like what?
Can you name it?
Like what?
Yeah, I think I can name it. It isn't patience. It's just it ain't that big. It ain't a matter of patience, but because if it's a matter of patience, I wouldn't. Any relationship would be bad. I would not talk to you.
That's what I was gonna say in his defense.
It isn't
space.
Yeah, it isn't about patience. If you like, okay, for example, like what Denzel's saying, if you too far away for a period of time, I can start to, I guess, lose feelings. It ain't even if it's just a FaceTime. It ain't like in person. It ain't in person.
Like a lot.
I really know you like that. What'd you say, Denzel?
Almost like you losing interest because like you don't see another person. Like
really? That's
it ain't like a personal connection. It ain't like a FaceTime. The FaceTime is cool, right? But I want to be able to
grab you,
like especially in the first couple months, develop my feelings for you, and then it become concrete.
Sound like take love language is physical touch, man.
It is.
You don't even know what language is.
You mean, man?
You ain't know how to talk to me.
You know, but
That's the setup, you know. That's the setup,
bro. The thing is, though, mine is physical touch.
That's what
and I doing long distance. That's how crazy it is, bro.
I need to look up the love languages.
Physical touch. I like
positive
reinforcement.
The kids is he kissed know this girl for years, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what makes it.
That long distance relationship still hard, but because with me, it wasn't. Trust me, it wasn't no peaches and cream, bro. It wasn't easy.
No, I know. I was just about to say. I know it ain't. I don't want to make it easy, but I think it makes it better.
Yeah,
that y'all have that foundation.
Like you, like man, I don't want to like lose all this history and this past that we have. You know
yeah. Facts. That's your two's foundation, and like I say with Squeaky, it was never their intention. Like they didn't foresee that, so they know they'll link up eventually at some point. Because their relationship technically isn't long distance; it just is for right now. But like they go to the same school and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yada.
Let me end it off with this. I like when my boys try to talk to me with patience. Ladies, I just want y'all to know I'm very patient, man. If I see y'all
he don't want patience. If you trying to run around the circles, he believe you.
Because let me tell you why. Because Brian, me and you already proved them wrong in the patience model. Because if it's patience, even in person dating, I wouldn't even care about you. So that's a policy. So
that is true.
All cameras saying,
I feel like Tigolo could lose interest hella fast.
Ladies.
That's right.
Ladies,
I think you could lose interest hella fast.
Ladies.
To almost anything.
Ladies. Right up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when it comes to losing interest, I always lose interest. I feel like I always lose interest more than Tigolo, to be honest. But it depends on. No, bro.
One more Tigolo.
But you
I don't know, but
I
feel like I lose interest faster than Tigolo. I feel like Tigolo has less patience than me. That's how I feel. That's personally how I feel. That's how I feel. I'm not saying you don't have any though. I'm not saying that you don't have any, but no one has more patience than me. And that's
Brian,
that aspect of life.
Brian, look at they got us against each other, babe. They got the two single guys going against each other, babe, Brian. But they got the two single guys going against each other, babe. Let's rise above. You know what? Let's rise above. Let's rise above.
When was the last time you was in a relationship?
Me?
Yeah.
Damn.
Been a while.
The only friendship.
Well, no.
Files.
2016 wasn't it?
No. It was like 2019. It was when I was doing something serious.
Bang.
Oh yeah, it was. What a friend that you had.
Last year.
That's crazy.
Take a lot of low key.
I didn't know about that, but we'll leave it at that though.
Wow, I forgot about that. That's
only E2 know about that, you see.
Yeah, only E2 knows.
That's why I forgot about that.
A tip of it is like don't get annoying. I know it's like but like you think about it all day or whatever. But you like unless that's how your relationship is. Like I don't know how your relationship is, so I can't really say. But like a good morning text and a good night text, cool. Like y'all don't have to talk all day every day. I feel like that's where a lot of people go wrong. Like they just be like on their girl, like, hey, how you doing? Hey, where you is? Hey, and the girls be like, bro, you want my daddy, bro? Like stop checking up, like you know what I mean? So it's be like get overwhelming, and she just get tired of it and say, you know what, I can let this whole thing dead. So I feel like.
Okay.
I agree with you too. I agree too, and Brian, I do lose interest. I'm not gonna lie. When I thought about it, I sit down and think about it. Yeah, I do lose interest.
Wait, we had these conversations before, Tigolo. Everybody saying you agreed with me before. Like
I do think you lose interest.
Someone closer to me, please.
It ain't business. It's losing interest. Yeah.
It was lose interest for sure. But I feel like I'm right there with you though. I lose interest though. But
the patience thing. Me and Tigolo literally had a conversation before, and he agreed with it. Not on with the long distance relationship, but on with other conversations. we literally agreed that you ain't got no patience.
No,
You ain't got no.
He don't. Anyway, let me close out the video.
Cut this out.
Let me close the video. This is another episode of the East Side Podcast channel video. See what I'm saying? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? We thank Denzel for making an appearance, and we'll catch y'all in the next one. E2, do not insert any gun sounds.
Thank you.
And thank you.
Yeah. Only talking money moves, only focus on the bag. Talking money moves, only focus on the cash. Dog from the 242, I'ma represent my set.